You can use proportions to find missing lengths of sides with similar figures. Similar figures are figures that have the same shape but not necessarily the same size. Corresponding pairs of sides with similar figures are proportional. These pairs of corresponding sides have equal ratios. You can use facts about similar figures to solve problems involving indirect measurement, such as finding the height of a traffic light without physically measuring it. For example, city officials want to know the height of a traffic light. In order to do this, we must find the height of the traffic light. We will label the height of that traffic light as X because it is the unknown measurement. When we set up this, we are going to use a given distance, this point, from the base of the stop sign and the base of the traffic light as our equal measurement. The distance from the stop sign to this given point is 30 feet. The distance from the traffic light to this same given point is 45 feet. The height of the stop sign is 15 feet. The height of the traffic light is X feet. The height is proportional with the height, and the length is proportional with the length. When we set up this proportion, we place corresponding parts together. 30 corresponds to 45, 15 corresponds to X. Those two ratios are set equal to each other so that I can solve this proportion. In order to solve a proportion, you need to cross multiply. You cross multiply 30 and X. You set it equal to 45 times 15. In order to solve this equation, we need to simplify the right-hand side by multiplying. 45 times 15 is 675. This is a one-step equation. In order to solve one-step equations, divide both sides by 30. And we find that the height of that traffic light is 22 5/10 feet. Here is another example. We are trying to find the height of the light blue triangle. We will label this height as X because it is the unknown measurement. The height of the light blue triangle corresponds with the height of the darker blue triangle. The base of the light blue triangle corresponds with the base of the darker blue triangle. I set up my proportion by matching the corresponding sides. 14 7/75 correspond with 30 and 2500. Both of these measurements are the basis. I set it equal to both of the heights. 5 corresponds to X. The measurements that are in the numerator both come from the same triangle, the darker blue triangle. In order to solve a proportion, you cross multiply. I'm going to cross multiply 14 7/75 times X, and I will set it equal to 5 times 30 and 2500. In order to solve this equation, I have to simplify this right-hand side first by multiplying. I will get 151 and 2500. I divide both sides by 14 and 7500. I will be left with x is equal to 10 and 2500 feet.